Thank you very much for allowing me again into your space. Today I want us to talk about money. Like I've said often, whatever we do on earth, this world is managed by money. This world is developed by money. This world is ruled by money. In fact, the good book, the Bible says the rich lose over the poor. So this is something that is very, very important. It also says a great thing: money answers all things. It's good to know that money is good. And so I want to this day convince you that it is important to believe that you deserve to have money, and that money is not an enemy. If you want to be successful in business, one thing in your mind must change is your mindset about money. You must know that there are no individuals who deserve money more than you. You must learn there is no one on earth, whoever they are, who deserves to be richer than you are. Nobody. The money does not run away from you. You must believe that money is your friend. So the first thing I want us to learn is that we must have a positive mindset about money. We don't have money to control others. We don't have money to fight others. We don't use money to show ourselves off. The most important thing we must learn is that we get money to become a solution. And whenever we get money, money becomes a tool. Money is not a weapon of war. Money is a tool for the development of the earth, and therefore for the development and growth of every individual. The world rotates around money. And therefore, you must believe from the one that money is a good thing. And you must have a mind that makes your relationship with money a good one. And for you to have a good relationship with money, there are a few things I want to share with you. One of the things I've learned for the many years I have handled some money is, one, you must respect your money. Give money respect. I mean, don't be those people who, when they get money, they have no plan. Money loves people who plan for it. Money loves people with a plan. When you get money, money loves a person who will give it life and allow it to multiply. Money does not love consumers and spenders. You'll find that when you just consume and spend, money becomes to you less and less. But when you have a focus, and you're focused on, this amount, I want to develop this so that it can bring this kind of impact, or it can bring this kind of a change, or it can solve this kind of a problem, or it can build this kind of a construction for this kind of a solution. That is what money loves. You must know that money has its life on itself. Otherwise, money would not be giving birth to more money. Money glows. Money develops. You start with a very little money. It glows if you know how to make it glow. And therefore, your mindset about money must be clear. You must know when you get money, it is not for greed and other things that affect us as human beings. It is a call to make a relationship where you do something with it that gets positive, that glows to help another person, that glows to give another person a solution. It is a tool of work, and therefore you respect it and you hold it with honor, because it is your equipment of achievement. Wherever you see money like that, whether it is in your bank account or you are being paid or it is digital, whatever way, when you see it like that, always know this is my tool. And then you ask yourself the question, what is this tool supposed to do? A tool is supposed to do something. It's supposed to achieve something. So you ask yourself that question. So you use your money with some dignity. And to use your money with dignity, you must learn not also to waste it. And one way that most commonly people waste it is because of wanting to have relationships, wanting to be accepted by people. You misuse your money by helping people who destroy money. One thing I must tell you, I'm not in any way saying you can't help it, but listen to me. Don't be those people who are always sending people money who ask you for money. People waste all their money, they destroy all their money, they do the wrong things, they don't listen to such teachings. Then they call you, and because they need some, and you send them your money, you are abusing your closest friend. You are abusing your tool. You should help, but help where it's necessary and where you have planned to help. You can't help everybody in the world. In fact, Jesus said, the poor, you have them always. So you can't be the solution to everybody, but you must know how to use money so that money can grow. Now, having said that, I must also tell you, money loves givers. Lest you misunderstand my first statement. Money loves givers. In fact, I would tell you out of experience, I believe most of my growth is as a result of also giving. You give. You look at places where there is a need. You look at disadvantaged communities. You look at a disadvantaged individual and the purpose. You look for like an orphan who needs education. You use your money to educate him. Or her. You look for somebody who doesn't have housing, who is sleeping out because of some particular circumstances that you feel are reasonable. And you make a place, the person have a good place. That is how money loves it. Money does not love you taking it for yourself and holding it to yourself. Money is too big to be held to one man. Money loves you to give it the dignity of feeling it is big so that it can become big. And the only way to make it become big is to make it know that it is not just for your purpose. It is for the purpose of many, and therefore you are able to expand it. So you must learn to give. In fact, by learning to give, you learn also to get away from greed. You run away from that part of a human being that wants to keep everything for yourself. So money is good. And I must repeat that money is good. And you must know it's good. And it doesn't belong to some particular individuals. Don't think the people who can get money are so and so. And you are not in it. No, money loves you. And money wants to come to you. Money wants to be a part of your life. Money wants to be in your bank account. Money wants to be in your pocket. In fact, money wants to be in your wife's handbag. And money wants to be with your children. Money loves to be with you and with those who are close to you and all those on earth. In fact, even the poorest on earth, money loves to go to them. All they need is to know how to handle money. We must also say this, because it is important. As you deal with money, you must also know that to grow money, you must learn to save slowly by slowly what you have over a given period of time. Don't look for those magical get-rich-quick things. They don't help much. In fact, it has been discovered that most people, like for example, who win those the kind of lotteries that come up there, and they get a lot of millions. You visit them after a short while, the millions are not there. Why? They don't know how to develop their relationship with money. Many employed people get their salaries when they have already consumed it. Why? Because they have not understood their relationship with money. Many people also are in deep pits of debt. Why? Because they have not understood their relationship with money. You must therefore purpose, because in this world, you're not do without money. You will not do business without money. You'll not dress without money. You'll not travel without money. There's nothing you can do without money. So what you need to do is to develop a relationship where you have understanding. And when you have that understanding of money, you are able to grow it. You are able to develop it. You are able to become rich and richer, and you start becoming wealthy and wealthier because of how you are using your money and getting to the places you'd want to get to. It is therefore important to know these few things about money. One other major thing I can't finish without telling you about money is that money is a tool that have a personal relationship with the person who uses it. And therefore, you must take personal responsibility of your money. Take personal responsibility. Take personal responsibility. That is, where am I today? How much money do I have today? Where do I want to be in the next 3 years? What should I do with my money to be able to get where I want to be in the next 3 years? And you'd go planning like that. You also plan for the next 10 years, for the next 20 years. How do you want to get there? And it's money that will be your ladder. You climb the ladders with money. It's the ladder, it's the money that takes you to the first step, money to the next step, money to the first floor, money to the second floor, money to the third floor. You go up glowing, and that is very important. You must therefore focus your money to what you want. They say you get what you focus in. So you must learn to focus your money to where you want to be or to where you want to get. That is very, very important. The focusing of your money, you make it strong by focusing it to something that it needs to push. It is an important thing of money that you need to do. You must focus it to what you want to achieve and be able also to deny and to get away from all other things that come to interrupt your focus, and put your focus clear until you have used your money in a way it has multiplied enough, and you can see the multiplied factors ahead of you. You can see the achievements you have done, and therefore you know my money has developed. I'm employed, I've been saving in this way, I've bought this kind of a property, this kind of a property is helping to house this kind of a people. It feels good, and money loves that. You can be sure of making more next time. Thank you.